Welcome back to ABL Crossover, and our ABL Friday Basketball Game of the Week on Fox Sports brings you an exciting rematch of last year's finals. The league-leading San Miguel Beermen prepare to defend their home court against last year's champs, the Indonesia Warriors. The defending champions needing a win here to take over the #1 spot. However, the Warriors 0-1 on the season against the Beermen after dropping their season opener back home in January. And they are still without key players Stan Pringle, but riding a 3-game winning streak coming into this one.
Well, the first game, since we know that they are our opponent on the opening game of the season, we really worked hard to beat them. And we're lucky because even the late arrival of our import was able to gel with the team. And that's the reason why we beat Indonesia.
Paulo Hubalde starting in place of Chris Banchero, and he gets the Beermen off to a quick start.
And scores on the lay-in, John Smith.
Gabe Freeman, after a stellar performance last week, gets it going early on with a triple. Chris Daniels also playing well as of late. He cleans up his own miss, and the Beermen lead is cut to 1.
Get it to go, and now
last year's best import, Leo Avenido, fires up his first three-pointer and gets it to go. John Smith is able to match him on the other end as he knocks one down from the outside.
Freeman gathers it in and goes.
Freeman not only rebounding and scoring, but also getting the pass ahead to Banchero on the fast break. Beermen lead by 2.
Banchero protects the ball, gets the score.
Once again, Banchero getting ahead of everyone, and the Beermen take a 21-18 lead after 1. Start of the second quarter, and Ronaldo Sitepu hits a corner 3 to tie it at 21. The Warriors unable to guard Freeman as he burns right by the defense and hits the runner off the glass.
On the offensive end. Now here, the defense.
Sitepu left alone again, and he drops in another corner 3 for Indonesia. The Beermen once again relying on their size and depth. This time, Eric Menk gets deep underneath the basket for the easy score. Then Banchero takes it all the way in to make it a 7-point lead.
Banchero high off the window.
Mario Wusang wasting no time, and he single-handedly brings the Warriors back to within 1 possession.
The wing 3 from Wusang.
But still no answer for Gabe Freeman as he picks apart the Warrior defense with another difficult drive.
Avenido for 3, and that's a
The Beermen close out the first half on a 12-1 run, and they lead the Warriors 47-36 at the half.
Well, certainly it hasn't gone as well as we'd hoped it would. I've got guys in foul trouble, and that's going to play an important part for us. And then defensively, we're not getting back in transition defense fast enough and impacting the ball early and rebounding. They're the 2 keys we talked about before the game, and they're 2 things that the Beermen are awfully good at, so I just got to give them credit.
Coach Purvis stressing the importance of improving the Warrior offense, and they try to do just that as Wusang threads a bounce pass to Richard Smith for the easy basket.
Fronting him, Smith.
Freeman still having his way as he continues to hit tough shots for San Miguel.
Good.
Freeman with too much speed for his defender as he makes quick work of Sitepu on this
A
drive.
hole for the deuce.
Now watch as Freeman creates his own shot off this killer crossover, and that keeps the Beermen lead at 10, 57-47. A couple of late baskets by Indonesia, and they pull to within 6 points at the end of 3.
Great set play off the inbound.
The Beermen, though, come out strong early in the fourth, getting out in transition and finishing the fast break.
On the fast break, the Warriors and Coach Purvis has had enough. He wants to get Wusang.
Freeman giving the Warrior defense all sorts of trouble. He gets the hoop and the harm and gives the Beermen their biggest lead of the game at 13.
Gabe Freeman, the hoop. They'll go for the 3. Thomas with the
League
rebound.
Thomas fighting for every rebound and picking up the inside scoring for the Warriors. He cuts the lead back down to single digits.
Thomas gets the Dairy Queen swirl for the deuce.
Then with just over 3 minutes remaining in the game, John Smith hits a 3 from deep in the corner. That's followed by another 3 by Wusang from the opposite corner just moments later, and just like that, the Warriors are right back in it as they pull to within 4. Williams, recognizing the mismatch, spins inside to put the Beermen up by 6. But the Beermen commit several crucial turnovers late in the game, and that leads to this, another corner 3 by John Smith, and suddenly the Warriors are within 1.
John Smith fires and scores!
Wow.
76-70. Very conscious of Jarek Kanyata now. Chris Daniels inside. The foul is on Banchero. Daniels hits both.
With less than a minute to go, free throws becoming crucial as both teams reach bonus situation and hit their shots from the charity stripe, keeping the game deadlocked at 78.
Loose ball. Knocked out, and it's going to be for the win.
With less than 15 seconds to go, Freeman puts up a wild shot and misses. It ends up in the hands of Jarek Speedy Kanyata. The Beermen have no choice but to put him on the line as Hubalde fouls him on the layup. He hits both free throws. Warriors are up by 2, but the Beermen have it with 5 seconds on the clock. They get it to Gabe Freeman,
in the corner,
and he gets fouled on this drive.
from outside. 2 seconds. Tries to put
He
it up.
also goes on to hit both his free throws and ties the game once again.
Tied at 80. 1.4 seconds left.
John Smith gets one last chance, but misses the final shot at the buzzer, and with the score tied at 80, we are going into overtime.
OT.
Extra period of play, and the Beermen go back to their inside scoring. Asi, the Rock Taulava, powers one in off the glass. But the Warriors' backcourt still on fire as Smith hits an uncontested 3 to give Indonesia a 1-point lead. Then Wusang with plenty of time as he gets open up top for another 3, and the Warriors' lead is 4. Great teamwork here as Freeman gets it to Williams, then gets it back underneath. Beermen tie the game back up at 89.
That's a pretty one.
Then Williams easily out-rebounds John Smith underneath, and he puts the Beermen back up by 2. But Mario Wusang, unconscious from beyond the arc, he drains another triple, and that gives the Warriors a 1-point edge. Some late free throws for Indonesia down the stretch, and they take a 5-point lead with seconds remaining. Brian Williams hits a long 3 as time expires, and this would be another tight finish as the Indonesia Warriors escape Yonaris Sports Arena with a tough win over the San Miguel Beermen, taking them 5 periods of play to do so. Chris Banchero fouls out late in the 4th, and the Warrior guards capitalize with some deadly sharpshooting from three-point land, allowing them to win their 4th straight game.
Well, we've been in this situation a lot, so our mentality of this team is just to grind out every game. So that's what we did once again. So, and luckily we could come out with a victory.